Hafide and welcome to BrewQuest. In the last episode, I tried the contemporary Goza, and in this episode, I'm going to go with the Imperial Stout. So I'm getting conflicting names on both the craftbeer.com website and the BJCP because there is American Imperial Stouts, Russian Imperial Stouts, but from what I gather, it's not that much of a difference anymore. So while the beer I'm going to use today is Old Rasputin by North Coast Brewing. It is labeled as a Russian Imperial Stout, but it is also considered an American Imperial Stout, mainly because it's more of an American take on the Russian style. Looking at this bottle, it's very simple and nice. Like the black and gold is great. The only thing I think I have an issue with is using the person Rasputin because basically from what I've read in history, he was a very unsavory person, to say the least. Especially in this picture right here. When they tried to kill him, he came back from the dead, or they say he came back from the dead, he just couldn't die. So there's all those myths and tales of Rasputin himself, but from what I've learned, he wasn't that great of a person. That's it. That's the only thing. But let's hope this beer tastes pretty good. So I'm going to go to the BJCP style guide, and let's learn about some American Imperial Stout history. History. A style with a long, although not necessarily continuous heritage, traces roots to strong English porters brewed for export in the 1700s and said to have been popular with the Russian imperial court. After the Napoleonic Wars interrupted trade, these beers were increasingly sold in England. The style eventually all but died out until being popularly embraced in the modern craft beer era, both in England as a revival and in the United States as a reinterpretation or reimagination by extending the style with American characteristics. Let's go look at some stats from craftbeer.com. Let's go look at some stats from North Coast Brewing, and let's pour this thing out. So let's take a look at this stout. Really nice head color. It's very like a light tan, like a cappuccino mocha color. Nice light brown. The head was pretty big in the beginning. Is now leveled out a bit. The color is super dark. It's almost black. And if you look at the bottom of this glass, you can see the part where you can actually see light, or you can see through. It is very dark brown, almost like coffee. Let's give this a nice smell. Okay, I'm definitely getting that toasted malt aroma. The aroma of the alcohol, it's very strong. But then again, this is like a 9% ABV stout. But it's a really nice smell like that. I like that roasted malt. This might just be me being biased to stouts in general, but let's try this out. Cheers. Ooh. Okay. Very bitter. A lot more bitter than a lot of the other stouts I've tried. I'm not sure why. Maybe it has to do something with the hops. I hear that this is a very hoppy, hop-forward beer. Not as full as I thought it would be. It's a little bit thin. Not so much of that chocolatey malt that I got from the milk stout or that nut brown ale. So this beer is not bad. Get that malty, nutty flavor, that chocolatey aroma, slight chocolate taste. But I think the bitterness in this beer kind of throws me off. I'm not used to a lot of other imperial stouts that I've tried. Maybe it's the addition of other ingredients like chocolate, vanilla, kind of subdues the bitterness. But yeah, this is getting a little bit more bitter for me. If I wanted like an imperial stout, maybe I'd go for this because this is a regular one. But as a stout in general, I'll probably not. I'll probably pick up a milk stout or something similar to that before I pick up a Russian imperial or an imperial stout. As far as stouts go, bottom of the list so far. Yeah, I don't know if I would buy more of this one. It's a good stout, but that hop bitterness is just a little bit too much for me. And if you haven't noticed, I'm really not good with bitterness when it comes to beer. So I'm slowly working up, not there yet. Hopefully in the future I will learn to enjoy that part of beer, the bitter side. So where do I rank this as far as my top 5 is concerned? So at the top I have the English style sweet stout. And second place, I think I'm going to go with the brown ale. Third place, the wheat beer. Fourth place, the Gosa. And in fifth place, it's a tie. It's going to be the American Pale Ale and the Russian Imperial Stout. Only because the bitterness level for me is almost the same. It's on that same level. And even though I can get that pine and citrus smell out of the Pale Ale, I do like the chocolate and the roasted malt character in this Imperial Stout. But the other thing too, I love how it's 9%. So you're going to get messed up on this if you drink enough. So like maybe 2 or 3 of these I'll probably be like cruising, you know what I mean? That's going to be it for me. If you have a favorite Imperial Stout, please let me know in the comments below. I know a lot of people love this one. Once I develop my palate, I'll probably learn to love it too. If you like this video, please leave a like down below, and if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and I will see everyone on the next video. Cheers. Good stout, but a little bit too bitter.